My name is Mike Allison. Going on my first big game hunt. Buddy Jason Miller brought me out, introduced me to Table Mountain Outfitters and all the crew here, and he figured and I figured on my first big game hunt, might as well make it a big experience, make a core memory out of it, as they say. You know, create that memory that you'll never forget, and create some friendships too while you're at it. I mean, nothing better than that. Yeah. I mean, you know, brand new bunkhouse. You know, the facilities are absolutely phenomenal. You know, between the bedrooms, the lounge area with all the couches and the TV. I mean, you wake up in the morning, there's fresh food and breakfast sandwiches and stuff to take out on your hunt. They got lunch meat and bread you can, stick in the cooler while you're out. And then you come home after a long day and they got hot meal waiting for you, cooked fresh for you. I mean, there's nothing that compares.
Yeah, it looks like it's a spike, or something broke off his rack, something. You can see little about 6-inch spikes on it.
Yep.
Like they're kind of laid out like you broke off, like you was a 4-point and broke them off on both sides or something.
Not ever being on a big game hunt, especially on anything with this vast amount of property, I don't know what my expectations really were. Hoping to see a couple of elk and maybe get a shot at one. But I mean, within the first 2 or 3 hours, I mean, we spotted some giant herds, off in the distance, and then it was game on.
There you go, Mike.
You saying right at this green rock?
No, no, all the way out in the middle. Yeah, so if you take
may
this,
have to lean over to look out, bud.
yeah, or just yeah, you don't want to get out because we're probably gonna have to swing around. Looked like it was a nice 5x5ish. It was a real quick glance when I saw it.
Oh yeah, right there.
You say it's a 6?
Wish I'd have spotted him first. That really sucks.
It's a good herd.
Try and get around the back of them and sneak up on them and get around so you can get a shot or at least look at them and sort of sneak up on them if they start moving. And I mean, between the antelope that's here and the mule deer, and it's just, I don't know, it's it's something else. It's definitely coming back for sure.
Any other little guys? What I can tell.
You got your stuff.
So first day, my buddy and I, Jason, we went out with Kelly and Scott and really just canvassed a ton of ground. Spotted a couple of herds. 2, 3 o'clock, I think we spotted the herd and we snuck up on it. Got to about 400 and some yards across the valley.
Hold here for 1 sec.
Probably 40 or 50 elk that we could actually see that were standing and kind of grazing. I picked out a 6x6 that I wanted to take a shot at, and yeah, I mean, squeezed one off and got a good hit on it, and I mean, the rest is history. I mean,
all right.
shot.
Good bull. He's one of the best bulls in there.
Yeah.
You can see that big yellow guy until
Oh, he didn't come until he came out.
Yeah, that's why it was like when he stood up.
buried somewhere down.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. When I saw him stand up, I'm like, I know what I'd do.
He was probably down in the same valley as that one I was waiting. Just you couldn't see him. Got to go put my hands on it after we walked up to it. I mean, that's just phenomenal. I mean, just awesome. Very surreal. It also sort of cemented the fact that like this is kind of what I want to do. I wasn't a hunter when I was younger. It's just something my family really didn't do.
Big old bruiser. Big old bruiser.
Yep.
But it's something I decided that, you know, I want to do it. You know, my daughter's taken interest now that I've come out here. She's really interested. She's like, I want to go next time. You know, and that's something that, you know, that I can pass down. You know, we can both learn together. You know, me and Jason have already started, you know, hey, in 3 years when both our kids are 12, we're coming out antelope hunting.
All right. Man, he's scarred up. He's banged up. Got a big old. He got big old pus pocket there from getting jabbed. And
I mean, other hunters might understand. It's just one of those things where, you know, you have some expectations and you have an idea of what you're hoping happens. And when it's exceeded by tenfold or more, I mean, it's hard to just grasp that, just all of that. I mean, between your emotions and knowing that you're going to be able to have those stories. You know, I might not see Scott and Kelly and the other guides for a couple of years, but I know as soon as I come back, it's going to be like, oh, and they're going to talk about that hunt, and it's just going to be one of those friendships that you know, you have a common memory, and it's just, you know, and I'll be able to tell that story forever.
let's just kind of get. I want you just like this right here. Okay.
Not a lot you can do, you know, when you live in a city or a town, you know, like I do, where, you know, granted I live on some land, but, you know, 100 acres is nothing when you walk around out here and you're talking parcels of lands that are 100,000 acres and, you know, square miles versus, you know, a couple square yards or something. But I mean, the reason to get into hunting is just something I could pass down to my daughter, get the family involved. I mean, you know, if I bring my wife and my daughter out here, it's a full experience. There's nothing that they can't do while I'm out here. So it's just one of those things where, you know, I think it's just a good life path to take, you know, easy friendships to make while you're doing it.
No, good. Get up right by his shoulder. There you go.